Breeders have been trying to produce super strains of farm animals for years, but in the past they've always relied on the instinctive knowledge of experts who've known what to mate with what to produce what they're looking for. I suppose it was only inevitable that the 20th century would eventually catch up. These pigs were selected for breeding by the romantic agency of a computer. The information fed into this computer dating service may not refer to colour of eyes or sexual attractiveness, but the aim is the same, to create the perfect match. From 40,000 questionnaires like this, the right sets of grandparents and the right set of parents were found to produce a British Superpig. The fastback Superpig has already exceeded expectations. For every 2.5 pounds of food he eats, he puts on a pound of live weight. And that, to you and me, means ham, bacon and pork chops. In fact, many of the fastbacks are even more efficient at turning food into meat than broiler chickens. What's more, the fastback produces more meat and less fat than his ordinary colleagues. In all, he's 25% more profitable to the commercial producer. He's called fastback not because of his rather doubtful elegance, but because he produces his bacon that much faster. The breeders are hoping to improve on even these figures, and tests are continually carried out to check the pig's weight. A sonar device keeps an eye on the thickness of fat on the pig's back. In all, it's expected 500,000 fastbacks will be eaten next year, and 1 million within 4 years. He's already attracting notice from abroad and could prove an export winner. But what's it all going to mean to the housewife?
Well, firstly, we are breeding a pig that will produce meat much cheaper. You know the price of meat's going up and up and up. And the only way we can keep prices sensible is to produce pigs that will grow quickly on very little food. And this is the first object. The second one is to produce the sort of meat you like eating, which is basically a great big eye muscle of chop with very little fat around it, and a great big ham. And I think you saw in the pigs you've seen that we've got this big wide back that shows the big eye muscle, and the big bottom, Marilyn Monroe if you like.